Yeah, it's not gonna work.
Yeah. And not only you just build and export either.
Yeah, so normally the normal app is you package everything and then you download to your phone. But with this, yeah,
you need the socket connection established through
Yeah.
the Chorus bytes.
yep. So I'm just gonna
Explain. Let me download. Are we doing this together?
yeah. Well, you can do it with me, or you can use my exponent and then see the changes.
I'll just download this guy.
Oh, where's my exponent? It's right here. Okay. Okay, so it's 363. What's this one? All right. Okay, yeah. So right now, I can try to share this. Share this URL. Or you can build your own exponent and follow along, or you can
Has its own protocol. EXP.
Yep, it's like deep linking stuff. So if on phone, if you tap that, you can go to that app. So you have to open this on your phone.
So create a project. Create login, create account. You just like create a new account.
Yeah, new project. You don't even need an account, so just click new project, and then there's like a new folder on the bottom left. Yeah, just create that. And then when you open that, here on the main, you're gonna see the example app, but I just commented out, and right now I just put some view and text. So that's why we're seeing on the phone. Let's do this. That's right here. So let's do this. So if I modify it, go over here, I can refresh it, see the change. Okay. So now we're just gonna build that GitHub app. Actually, copy the styles here. So first we're gonna put in Navigator because we have multi pages. So I'm gonna import the Navigator iOS, and then so I have it right here. I'll just take this away and put in a this Navigator styles. I have this right here. Okay, so I'm gonna have the first initial route will be my main route, and I'm gonna import that here. So I have app folder, components, main.js. That's where I'm gonna go. So if I look over here, I have nothing here except some styles. So I'm gonna first import and I'll do let's see here and say component, so I can use some components. So I have class, say main extends, this is component, have some render. Okay, same stuff. So if I need a view, and import a view. So let me just put in some text. Import text. Say
Can you use wildcards like star? It's like when you import.
import everything. Yeah, you can import, but there's so many of them.
So-
Yeah, it's not gonna be efficient. And the main. No. Okay. See this works. As we put in a style for now, since I have it here. Styles the main container. It's over here. I save it. See if there are any errors. Oops. And five variable main. The main here. Here. I haven't saved this. Okay, I'll save it. Module registry is not registered. App registry. Style sheet. App registry. Style sheet. Okay. Let me just restart packager. Okay, so I have the main route here. So from the main, and I have the colors from the main container. So right now, if we remember correctly, we're gonna do like a GitHub note taker. So I might as well just put it here. Search for a GitHub user. I'll put styles here. Styles dot title. Okay. What do I need? I'm gonna need a text input, right? Text input. Text input. So instead of input, they have text input. Then I need to import it. Text input. Okay. So text input, I'm gonna have like a bunch of no, I don't need to close that. Close it by itself. So I'm going to have say change stuff like that. But let me just leave it empty for now. And I'm gonna have what touch like a button. So I need a touch bowl highlight. Okay. So touch bowl highlight. Alright. Then with the button there's gonna be text in there. So this will be search text touchable highlight. So
Alright, is touchable highlight from native It's a native.
Yeah, it's native. So I have to import from up here.
Great.
Okay. And also I want a spinner. So it's activity indicator. Activity indicator iOS. Need to import that. So it's gonna spin when I'm trying to load something. Okay, so this by itself. See if
So what happens if you run this code in Android, I guess? Like what would activity indicator iOS do?
Oh.
Break your app?
it's probably just gonna say it's gonna show some error, and you have to go to documentation and find activity indicator.
Android, right?
Yeah, see if there's an Android version.
Okay.
Or if they support it. If there's no native module, you see if the community have any open source you can use, stuff like that.
Thanks.
Sure. Okay, so let me see if I can just run this. Save it. I didn't put any styles, so I'm just gonna just put them in styles. Styles equals styles. Just touchable highlight. So button and then search. I have style. Styles. Button text and activity indicator. It's fine. Text input.
Does it need a style?
Oh yeah, it does. Text input style. Styles so I have here search input. Search input. Okay, good. See if this gives me the styles I want. Alright, beautiful, beautiful. So so now what's left to hook it up? So what should I do next? Well, it's just React.
Search.
This
So
On search. First.
on where? Which component?
On the
search.
button, the text search thing.
Text search. Where's text input?
Inside touchable highlight.
Touchable highlight. Wait, here. What do I put?
Would it be like an on click?
On
function?
click or
Okay.
on touch.
Yeah, it's on press.
On press.
Right. So what I'm gonna have?
Handle search.
Right. So this.
Handle search.
Okay. Good. And I'm gonna make a handle search. Right?
Search. Or you have to find it.
Yeah, I have to bind it afterwards. So I guess I need a construct. Constructor. Okay, so so what do I do here?
We're gonna get the. You need to set the state.
Yeah, so I probably need a state, right? So it's state something. So we're gonna get the username, right?
Oh, user.
So user like ID or something. Username. So initially it's empty. Probably we need is loading. Boolean.
Maybe like the input, I guess, that the user is typing in.
Yeah, we're
That's
gonna put it in username. So how about let's just tackle easy stuff. Get the username.
Yeah.
So I'll put it here, right? Text input. So what do I do?
On linter and on change.
Yeah, this is one is on change too.
This
So I can do handle input, set state,
username
right,
e dot you need to pass the event to the linter.
right. So I need
Try to get that value.
well, actually in native it's native. Native event dot text. Let me double check.
Is there a linter for React Native that you can install in Sublime or add to
there's
help you like? with-
yeah, there's linter for React. I guess I bet it's a similar version for native. Yeah.
Okay.
But you are trying to link this thing or?
Yeah, just to see
Oh,
like
okay.
what are the methods for e dot.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It comes up.
So that's handle input, and then once we hit the search, what do we want? So well, let me find it first before I forget. So we're just gonna have a this fetch stuff, right? Or fetch user. So we need to define a fetch user. Okay. So wait.
So you connect to use fetch or get.
Yeah. But first of all, let me if this we want to be sure if this set the state for loading first. So set state. So when we hit that button, we want to start loading.
True.
Yeah, true. Okay. And then we want to let's see. So we want to start getting the fetch user over here. So we're gonna call the API. So we have a predefined API here in utils. Just go over and look at what we have. So this all packaged together for us. The API to get bio, get repos, get nodes, and add nodes. So we can just use get bio. So if we give it a username, it's gonna fetch the user bios for us. Nothing special. Just call the GitHub API. Stick the username at the end, and then using fetch. Okay. So we're just gonna call it here. So we're gonna be call APIs. API. Okay. And that's that. So here we're gonna get bio. Yep. So we'll have what?
The username.
Username.
This
Okay, cool. Then we're gonna have a promise back, right? So we'll have what? Have say a JSON. So let's look at the API again. So it's gonna return us this promise. So it's already serialized into JSON for us. So we have a JSON response.
How do you know when something is supposed promise or not?
Well, this fetch API is a promise based,
Oh, okay.
but they actually support callback too. So if you pass them callbacks, they're gonna check if they have a callback, they'll use the callback. But if you don't have callback, they'll use promise.
Promise.
Yeah. So we have JSON response. So I have a JSON response. Just gonna say call like this handle response. Response. That. Otherwise we can catch error. yeah, so whatever error it is, just do what is that set? Stay is loading is false, so stop loading. And then we wanna put the error in our state, so like that. Like say.
You say React Native doesn't support arrow functions?
No, it supports arrow functions. It's just it's ES6 capable, but some stuff we've been using is it's a mixture of ES6 and ES7. Wait, it supports arrow functions, but it doesn't support the bind.
Arrow thing.
Well, let's try this. That's a good question. Let's try this out. Error. Oh, so put error here. So I just put error here. So that. So I need a handle response. Window response. Okay, so I'm just gonna do this. There's a response here. Message save equal. So it's nothing here. Just gonna do is that set state error user not found. So handle our errors here. Else there's no mistakes, then we gonna go to our next stage. Props navigator push. Gonna push our next page. So navigator is always a title, component, and pass props. Okay. So we're gonna have the title like the response dot name or some string, say some random string. Okay. Component, we're gonna go to the profile. We're gonna go dashboard. So dashboard. Go to that component. And pass prop, we're gonna pass in all the JSON response that we just get. I put it user info response that. Once we change the route, we're gonna set the state. It's loading. False. Error false. And then just reset our username. So we're gonna reset the stuff. So I need to import my dashboard, right? Dashboard. Where am I? Okay, import my dashboard. What else am I missing? Public. Let's see, but I probably need to bound all these functions. Okay. Now I have to go to my dashboard and then I put up something. Otherwise, it's not going there. But let me try it out first. So is that there? Okay, so if you see the importing issue, can load something, you probably want to go to Exponent and then repackage it. So we're gonna restart the packager. Okay. Yeah, using Exponent is really the easiest way to develop React Native, but in the end of the day, you do want to be able to compile locally, so you don't want to rely on this too much. So that takes some time.
You could do the same in Android form too, right? Just connect it.
Yeah, can you do it on Android, the Exponent?
Yeah.
Okay, works.
Like do what? Just load that.
Yeah, load this thing. Let's see.
Maybe the iOS navigator. Yeah. It doesn't, that's cool, because then that means there's a polyfill for it.
Yeah. And missing one dot. Okay, and that again. So when you see that, you want to restart a packager. Style sheet, missing style sheet. I'm missing style sheet. Reload. It's not giving me register. Dashboard. Oh, okay, because I don't have anything here. I'll just move this over. Return. You just put stuff here. Text. Let me put stuff in the dashboard for now. This is dashboard. Okay, so export dashboard. Right, I should not have a problem. Okay, so now if I don't have anything, yeah, forgot to show error here. So say that show error goes to what? So I want to have like an error, right? So you're gonna get used to Vue being a new div pretty quickly.
Can a view have a class name?
But
Can a view have a class name?
class,
Like, you know,
class
like
name?
a
No,
div
you
has-
don't
have
style.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you just have styles.
Yeah, you don't have class name anymore. That's
Something classes is here and past the DOM.
Yeah.
so I'm gonna have show error here. Do I have a style where? No, whatever. So I'm gonna pass show errors here. Show error. Okay, so I can define JSX outside and then pass it in. If there's error, right? So let's say I'm gonna do that. Same as in on the web. That's what's so good about React Native. What? 34. bulk in MEF. This which one? Explicit text component. What I have text here? Talking about. So how do I do this? Does that like it better? Okay. I also have an activity indicator down there. It's been loading for a while, so I didn't. I should actually. Yeah.
This loading is false.
Okay. So this does say that it's loading. I'll do that. So, okay, that's good. So if I just give like empty stuff, says user not found, it's good. So if I give it like actual stuff, people. Okay, go to okay, go and turn around and give me like that. So it means there's a response coming back. Everything's looking pretty good.
Clear out the username box.
Oh, didn't clear it out, right?
Oh, because it pushes. You're changing the navigation and then emptying stuff out.
Yeah, I mean, oh, that's because I didn't link it to my text input. Yeah, so state that user in. If I do this, then let me try again. I go back, then I clear it. Okay. So, any questions on this page? Should we go on to the next page?
Yeah, I don't really get what's happening when you do this props navigator push.
Yeah.
I don't really get what's happening there.
Okay, so on the mother, the parent component, we have this navigator.ios and give it initial route. And this, we say this component is the initial route. When this is set up like that, all the subsequent routes and components have access to a prop called navigator. And when you push a route, aka this object, into the navigator, then this app will take you to that route or component. So each route has three key value objects: title, component, and pass props. So when I say the route I'm going to, the title is going to be the response.name. That's why when I type Facebook and go into that, you see on top that's Facebook. That's the title of my route. And the component is dashboard. So I'm importing it here. And while in here, I only have a text hello and it's on style. So it's somewhere, God knows where, over out of the screen because I haven't styled it. But yeah, but that's the route that's going, we are in right now. And the prop is going to be a user info and just a response. Okay.
Sorry, could you go back to name.js?
And
Where the navigator is?
right here.
Yeah.
So yeah, so we have initial route here, and you can pass in a pass props to the initial route, but we didn't do that. So you'll see that the initial route has a title, GitHub note taker. So it's the same. Just you can go from route to route to route.
So in React Native, I'm used to like props never touching. Like you never touch props. Is that not applicable in React Native?
That's you never change your props, right? But actually, yeah, in this case, Navigator is kind of special because it's not something that's in your data flow. It's something that's scaffolded by the Navigator component, right? So yeah, that's true. You should never change your props. If you pass it down, you should never change it. You should only change it on the uppermost parent component. But here, this is special. I just injected the Navigator into all props of the children. This is not even not the children, so it's different. Yeah. And so, but that's special to the Navigator iOS component. If we are gonna use the other Navigator, it's gonna be another set of rules, probably more intuitive. But yeah, this is the simple case we can use. All right. So going to the dashboard. So if we remember correctly, what do we have in the dashboard? We have an avatar and three buttons. One is to go to the profile and the repos and the note, so we can take note. Okay. Suppose I don't remember all the markup, so keep it cheat sheet. So we have a view, so we don't have this anymore. Style, styles here, and with image to put our avatar, and the image signatures like this. It's source. It takes the object URI, so it's this.props user info avatar URL. So remember, the user info is what we passed in, in the past props. Okay, so it will be available to us in this.props.user. So that's the image, and just gonna style the image. Style image. Okay, close it. That's the image. Okay. Now we have touchable. So we have three buttons, right? So we have touchable, highlights, highlight, yep. And text. What the first one is what? View profile. So I'm just gonna duplicate this 3 times. So what is repo view fonts? Okay. Do some style. Style. Okay, button profile. Button profile. Button repos, right? Button notes. Button text here. Style. Button text. Okay. Let's use everything. Now let me refresh. Let's work. What? Variable image, variable require image. Okay, you're right. I forgot it's require image. So this work. Okay.
Can you load, if you're in a big app,
Mhm.
that's nested like multiple routes or something,
Mhm.
every time you want to test that feature, you have to go through all these steps to get there, like type in the username, save, and then view profile, and then see if something's working or not.
Well, sometimes you can just put that route in your index route.
In the main
Yeah, in the main route, and then
test
test it, and then just put it back. So that's what we're doing. Okay. So
Browser, you can directly go to that route.
Yeah.
And test it.
yeah. Well, we don't have a browser anymore. Yeah. So what do we do now? I have, say, if I touch this, it's on press. So so this say go to profile. Just gonna create this.
Should be a function.
Yep. Go to. Let me just post. Go to notes. Okay. So let me make some functions. But go to profile. Well, let me just try again the error syntax. Cause yeah, I did remember not working, but perhaps it works. Just props navigator dot push. What title? All right. So profile. Component. I have a profile component. Import it as props. What? User info is dot props dot user info. Pass that, right? Just double check if I missed anything. No, that's good. So let me just go here and then make something up so I don't get error. And make sure I export it right here. Okay, so I've required, right? Profile. All right, this work. It's probably not gonna work because of the error function. But what's wrong? Debug it. Nothing's happening. So I'm pretty sure that's the error.
Is there like a console you can look at based on for errors?
There's actually a console on Exponent. Let me just see. Do you shake it somehow? Oh, yeah, there you go. Show inspector. Okay, so shake it. Inspector. Yeah, on local, you just open up the console with the, but on Exponent, if it's like a silent error, probably you have to look it up. But let me just put this back and then bind it. It's not a constructor. So wait, no. So I have like a wrong case here. So if I bind it, I'm pretty sure it's gonna work. This works. So let me just not bind it and then use that again.
Wait, so what is the HHH? That should have been random text.
That's I didn't style it, so it's probably somewhere out of the screen. Yep. So if I didn't bind it, I use this syntax. Oh, still works. Okay. So, well, somehow the compile, the plugin, the Babel plugin is different on your local drive and on Exponent. They compile it on the cloud. God knows what their setup config is. So you just have to, figure it out. But that's this. And let me just. I have a get repo. Right? Go to repos. So to get repo, we need to actually make an API call. So bear with me. Require utils .api. So to get repos, we need to make an API call to get repos, right? Repos, let me just see, get repos username. Okay. So I'm gonna pass in username props the user info the what login. So login is a username. Now we're gonna get the promise back. It will be a JSON response. Once it comes back, what we're gonna do? We're gonna go to that route, right? Props navigator push title set repos component repos pass props. What is
That's
put? Yeah, so repos. I have what? That's the response. The response. I pass the user info back to use the props user. Okay. What else do I need to do? So that's it. Let's check everything is good. Okay. Right. And get notes. So getting notes is probably the same. Let me just go to notes. We have an API for get notes. By the way, get notes we use in the Firebase. So this is the Firebase database. You can go to like a URL and then the Firebase URL and type in .json. You can see actually all the database in there. So, and if you post to a this Firebase URL and give it like your username, if you post to that and give it the data in a body, then you're gonna register because this database is not protected, so everybody can write it in. So, and that's how Firebase works. Okay, so that's Firebase, and then get notes is just you just go to that. Right. So for example, I posted something before. So under my GitHub, I'll see this is what I posted before, right? So that's how Firebase works and how you get notes. So if I go get notes, again using the login, again when the response comes back, I want to go to notes and notes, right? So here instead of repo, I want notes and then user info. Okay. Then we're gonna import all that, right? We have profile, repos, require. It's actually called repositories. Notes. Notes. Okay. So I'm gonna save this, and I'm gonna make sure. everybody have these things so they don't crash. These for now. So oh, that's the word. Okay, so when you see these things, just have to debug it. Dashboard repository. Did I misspell? Repositories. Maybe there's something. Oh, okay. So let's do this. Notes. Where? Here. So, boom, exporting repository. So, I think this should work. Okay, works. So I go to profile, works. Go to repo, it works. No, works. Okay, cool. Now, where do we want to start first? Profile. Okay. So profile. Let me take a look at my cheat sheet again. Okay. So profile. What we want some kind of badge here on top. So let's do my badge first. So they're gonna share this badge here. So this is the badge. Okay. I actually don't have my badge name. Okay. Well, let me. I don't have my badge in my cheat sheet, so I'm just gonna copy the badge over. Here, badges. Oops. So badge is pretty simple. Image. So for image, some text, just outline the user. I actually don't need that, but it's fine for now. Cool. So in my profile, I'm gonna actually use a score view instead of a view, because I want my be able to score and then look at. So if I use a view, they're trying to fit into your screen. But if you have stuff that's gonna overflow to the bottom and you want to use it to flow to scroll to see it, you should use a score view. Okay. So score view styles container. The container here. And what else? Should use a badge. User info. Start pop, start user. Okay, so self-closing. And require my badge, right? Badge. Oh, thank you. All right, let me try to refresh. See what's this. So, okay, didn't pull it. Save, reload. Good, go again. Okay, that is there with my HHH. Nice. What else do I want? I want like some bunch of my informations down there, right? So I just need to you know, map it over. So user, let me just get out my user info from the props. User info, and then say I have like a topic array. So I want to get what company, location from this user, followers. It's just from your GitHub email, bio, public, repos. Okay, I want to get all this. So now my list is going to be topic array .map. So I'm gonna map over this stuff. I have an item index. We're all familiar with this. So if user info, and then I'm gonna grab that item from the user info. If there's nothing here, then I'm gonna return a empty view. Okay. Still need to key the index. So if you map stuff and you don't give a key, React's gonna be barking at you. All right. So now if we have stuff, so we're gonna view first. We're gonna wrap everything in the div. Remember, and what else? Just some layout, views, styles, say row container, key here, index, text, style, row title, this get row title. Define this function to help us out to clean stuff up. Later text. So this would be row content. What so we'll have user info and get contents in here. Alright, so and I'll get a separator down here, so it's nice and pretty. So I'm gonna let me define a get row title. Get row title. This is just item. Just want to make sure if the public repos like special place so it's gonna take that underscore away. That's all. Item. Uppercase. Just some cleaning here. Size. Nothing special. What did I miss? I need to import a separator was defined here. So separator pretty much just a view with just a line with some style, some height to it. So it's a nice separator stuff. Separator will be helpers. Separator. Okay. Hopefully there's
Spelling mistake on separator. CPA.
Here. Oh, separator. Okay. Separator here. Cool. Hopefully, no mistakes. Oops. That's separator. Helpers. Yep. All right. Reload. Okay. Okay. Profile. Woo. Item. So 22. Okay. So this actually is a user and an item. Gotta define those. Let's see. Yeah. That function. Well, you know what? I forget about this. This is very stupid. I'm gonna have an ugly title. It's fine. Yep. Oh, where's my stuff?
Nothing.
Oh, I didn't render this. I didn't render this list into my view. Okay, try again. Oh yeah, and I don't want to change here anymore. So, okay, cool. So, yep. So just grab whatever we have and then put it in a scroll view. So you'll see that once you have scroll view, then you can just go up and down. So native stuff, native feeling. All right. So before we tackle other views, why don't I take a 10 minutes break? And I'll come back and complete this. All right.
What else is that? Expert. Good one. Oh, it's almost Flappy Bird app on our expert.
That's awkward. He's flying the wrong direction.
Yeah. That is super annoying.
fans going off? That's Meteor. That's Meteor's dev environment. But it doesn't really suck up any CPU in production, so it's really weird.
Does it fire a bunch of I guess the other stuff for dev?
That's a good question. Halfway through the week,
Yeah.
can't come fast enough.
More than that.
Have you been? Yeah. Wait. Yeah. Have you been working in native with your project?
Yeah.
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 Have you been like struggling with the updates that are constantly coming in?
Well, I just started. Building the native, so I waited until now. Do
Yeah.
it purposefully. Yeah.
So you're learning with us, learning and
well,
teaching.
Yeah. Well, natives is just like 60% just React. So just
Just getting through the convention.
yeah.
It's pretty cool. How'd you get the font styles? That just comes native?
Yeah, that's good. Helps me.
Doesn't give you that shitty Times New Roman standard.
Yeah. Well, this is Apple.
Yeah. Apple just gives you the nice font, but
Yeah.
it's awesome. Can you change the font? Are they probably like very strict about how they're?
Yeah.
Yeah. That makes sense. When the Apple operating system upgrades, the font changes, and so do all the
Right.
apps.
You like the San Francisco font?
Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's a new font.
I like it. Have you seen Gozer? You saw Gozer, right?
No.
The thing that I made, the app that I made.
Oh yeah.
That's a. I mean, I love fonts. So
Oh
I'm
yeah.
into it, yeah. I bought this book called Logotype,
Uh-huh.
and it's all about creating simple logos with
Uh-huh.
font. And there's a
Yeah.
whole art to it.
I like logos and icons and fonts too.
Mhm.
But I can't really make them.
And I'm very strict about what I put in up front end. Like I always use SVGs
Uh-huh.
instead of images, just because if it's going to be like a button or something,
Okay.
I'll use SVGs instead of images, because no matter how far you zoom in or
Okay.
blow it up or make it smaller, it's always remains
sharp.
crisp. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
and you can change it very fast.
Right.
You can change the size, the color,
That's smart.
make some animations. Having too much fun.
That's right.
I gotta get some tea too.
They love foosball.
Football more like foosball.
Beer is surprisingly bitter.
What's that?
Beer is bitter.
Really? Huh.
Reminded me of the Keystone commercials back in the day.
What's that?
Bitter to your face.
Is Keystone's still around, right? It's gotta be. It's so cheap.
it's
College
so
students
tough
drink that up. Yeah.
It's up here.
Yeah.
My fans love
Yeah. Nice. You know what I've been doing lately? I've been setting my alarm an hour earlier than I'm supposed to be getting up. So I have 2 alarms. I have one alarm that gets up at like 6:30 and another one at 7:30. So this way I get out of REM sleep an hour early. And then when my real alarm comes on, I can pop out of bed faster.
I need to just keep my blinds up and let the sun wake me up whenever that happens. But
I have a really hard time getting up in the morning.
yeah, I just like get to bed on time.
You know what?
Get to bed on time before midnight. If I could get to bed before midnight on
Yeah,
Tuesday.
actually get 7 hours of sleep would be awesome. Yeah.
And then just like sleep through the night. It's been forever since I've gone to bed and then woken up in the morning.
Yep. That would be nice.
Either honking or I have to use the bathroom or like sun commotion or something.
Yep.
City life.
Where are you living?
In Brooklyn.
Oh, it's
But the streets are like I live on 2 of the busier streets. And there's a police station at like the end of one of the streets like 3 blocks down. So anytime anything goes on they just rip out of the station and the sirens blaring.
wow.
And it's been nice enough lately where I've been having my windows like kind of cracked.
Mm-hmm.
Just get some fresh air. And that is a huge difference. It's either like, alright, stuffy room or fresh room and sirens.
Fresh, New York fresh.
Yeah, New York fresh. It feels
But you're from are you from Colorado?
North Carolina.
North Carolina.
Another sea state.
Okay. Semi-country state.
That's right. By their standards, I'm a city boy.
Did you come up here for college, or you just wanted to go to New York?
I wanted to get up here. I mean, like, I was going to be working in tech and more UI stuff, and so it was either here or San Francisco, like,
Yeah.
right out of the gate. Just to get into it and stuff, and you could do it.
Yeah, that makes sense. Makes sense to me, man.
Got a degree.
I was born and raised on Long Island. I never realized how awesome New York City was until I got into the tech industry. Because I was like, why do I want to live in that crowded city? Like, I like grass and like the beach, and I like to surf.
So
But
where
there's
on
just-
Long Island?
So the South Shore, like Mid-Island South Shore. So
Okay.
I grew up like pretty much on the beach, on the water.
That's nice.
I like boating a lot. But you need to have some money to do that these days. So
So do you know that guy in the Lone Survivor movie?
in what?
The Lone Survivor movie? Have you heard of that? The Navy SEALs guy?
No.
He's a native of Long Island.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, so when
That's
he got
cool.
gunned down, I mean, there was like a big parade.
You know the Bear Grylls?
Bear Grylls, the guy that like rents a hotel after the cameras off.
Yeah, he drinks his own whiz and hops in a hotel asleep.
He's still kind of crazy though.
I mean, he wasn't like the Rangers.
Yeah. He just cheated. Cheated.
He's just good for TV now.
Exactly.
Oh, Google now.
Google now, yeah, and I'm on Facebook.
Googs.
Let's look at Google's repos.
What?
Well, it was 724.
724 public report? There's no other information. Alright, so let's set up a repo so we can check out Google's repos. So let me just grab their repos. Step props, what? Repos, right? So since I passed that in here, now I'm gonna so let me just set up the view like this. So I need a scroll view too. Scroll view. Yeah. So scroll view. Scroll view styles. Container. I'm gonna need a badge too. Badge. User info. Stop props user info. Alright, import badge.
By that again.
I don't know why that. School view? What's wrong with my school view?
Yeah.
Where? Oh no, I forgot to close it here. Okay. Cool. So now I'm gonna have a list of the repos. So I have repos down back, right? So I have all my repos. Let's see. So I have item index. Then it's just some template, just some style. So some description, get it out of the repos. Index description. There's a description. I'm gonna put it in. Style description. Okay. Well, let me get a parentheses. I could bring this over. So this is repos index description text. Close that. Okay. Still return some mockup. Bear with me here. Some mockup right now. Close that. View style. No. Row content. View. Okay. Now I'm gonna have highlight. Highlight. Okay. Okay.
You throw the T.
Highlight.
Oh, highlight. Okay. Oh, it's getting late.
Yes, sir.
Repos. What? Yeah, that repo. In the name of that repo. Repos text. All right. What else? Here, text, stars. See how many stars we have? Stars, repos, index, stargazers count. Stargazers count. Okay. That's from the GitHub API. And we're gonna stick my descriptions in here. Close the view, and then just to make it pretty, put the separators in. Okay. So I think, okay, now I need to define what happens when I press it, right? So before that, I want to do underlay color. So like transparent. So when I press it, what color do I want to be? Underlay color. Okay, and then unpress. So when I press a repo, what I want to go to a web view and then show that for that repo, grab it from the GitHub and then stick it in a web view, right? So I want to do like handle repo view. So let me define it. Handle repo view. Okay, so do that. So find it. So what do? I'll do go to that web view. Props on navigator. Push. Title. So wait, I'm going to. I have a URL, right? So I need that. Title. I'll just say web view. Component. I'm gonna have a web view component. Just do web view. Pass props. Just give it the URL. So this is URL. Show hand I'll do like this. Okay. Yep. But let me remember to pass in the URL. Yeah. So I have to make a function here, and then this would be what repos index the so it's HTML URL. Okay. So that's that. I need to require a bunch of stuff. Separator. So it's the helpers. Separator. And web view. The helpers too. Web view. Let me just go over and see what web view is about. So importing web view. It's nothing more than just a wrapper that, two divs, some style, and then put the URL that you pass in into the source of the web view. It's nothing special. Okay. So that's my web view. What else do I need to import? Touch bar highlights here, scroll views here. That should be good.
So in the render, I have a question on the render method.
Yep.
So in the description, you're checking to see if the description is there for the repo.
Yep.
If it is, you're setting in a text element, whatever.
Oh yeah. Or if it's not there,
Yeah.
it's not there, probably give you like a empty view, something like
And
that.
then what is the return below that? Like, why are there two returns?
Okay, so this return is for the map.
Oh,
Yeah.
the map function.
Yeah, the map function. So this is like a
Oh,
the map function. Yeah. Wait, so I'm missing this. Am I missing some bracket here? I'm missing a bracket. Okay. Yep. What's this?
No, I don't think you need that.
Oh no. Oh, so I have it here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is
So
it some kind
cool.
Can I borrow someone's charger?
Here's one. Yeah.
Sure.
So, yeah.
You good?
I'm 100%.
All right, thank you. My fans are going like crazy.
Well, operator, helpers, separator. Invalid.
Team playing it's Friday.
Helpers, separator. Why separator?
Invalid directory.
Yeah, it's like an import problem.
Oh,
Did I misspell something again? Separator.
I think it's complaining. Can I see where the props is being passed?
What?
Where is the props being passed from?
The props. It's
yeah, this .props.repos, right?
in dashboard. When I go to repos, I pass here. So I get repos, and then when the response comes back,
You
put it in here.
Get repos.
second.
Right. So see if this if restart package you're gonna fix it. Sometimes this is what it needs. Second, okay. I don't have error. Help. Oh, it's helpers. Jeez. So it's helpers. Okay. So view repos. Nothing's here. What's wrong? Oh, because I didn't put my list in there again. I need to put my list in here. Okay. So view repos. Ooh, okay. So all the repos here with or without descriptions.
So there was 700 repos, right?
Yeah.
What happened to the rest?
Oh, it's paginated, so I didn't.
The
Yeah,
get repos,
yeah,
whatever
the response.
thing is,
Yeah, it's paginated, so I didn't handle that. Yeah, so if you're interested, you can do a pagination into this. So the last part would be notes. That's so it would be notes here. Okay, so let me just set up some styles. Container. Okay. Prepare my cheat sheet. Notes is right here. Alright, so for this one we're gonna use instead of a scroll view, we're gonna use the list view. This is the one you saw in the movies example. Yeah, so here I'm gonna have the constructor up now because this view has to be set up in constructors. So that stays. So I'm gonna have my notes here, and this view dot data source. No, this has to be data source. Dot data source. And then nothing to tell it that when row has changed. Okay, so this is the attribute that tells it when row has changed. Okay, so that's that. Wait, let me separate this out here. So be this the data source. So call it ds. Let's fit here. I'm gonna set up my data source this way. So this ds clone with rows and get the nodes from here. This pops the nodes.
Yeah. Is that new or you?
Oh.
You.
Listen. So I want to make it my note here and error here. Okay. So now gonna be handling my here. So I'm gonna pass again. I'm gonna need a badge. Check this info. User. Okay. So I'm gonna pass in this view. This view this view has a render row, right? So as a data source, data source, and there's a render row function. So we're gonna have like a handle render row like that, and then we're gonna have a text input that's gonna get that takes our input of the nodes. Okay, so we will have a change here. Is the handle node input? Well, this will be the same thing that you're with handle node input. The set state. Just gonna change the node to either native event dot text. Okay. So and I'm gonna need a button to submit that. Let's go highlight. Highlight. All right. Submit. All right. Okay. So when we submit, press and submit. We want to submit to Firebase. So we're gonna call my API to add nodes. So the username and the node. So I'm gonna call my API dot add node. See, add node. My username will be props.user info login. So if I go around here, the nodes, I pass props, I have nodes and user info. So I have access to that. And the nodes will be this state node. Okay. So then when the response comes back, I am going to have response.json comes back. JSON response. I call this set state. Okay. So now I'm gonna change my data source. Be this data source clone with rows with
So what does clone with rows do?
so it's a method in the data source, the list view.
Uh-huh.
So that means you just put this in your new data source.
Okay.
Yeah, how you populate your data source. Okay, so we're gonna have.
So clone meaning it just copies the existing data from one thing to another. It's just a copy of it. It's not the. It's not
Right.
right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So let me just put this state out here. No. Okay. So this just and then needs style some stuff. Let me just stuff on text and then for highlight button. search input here style search input the row container footer. So I should put this in the footer. Stuff footer container. And then okay. Wait, I'm missing something in here. View. What am I getting? Missing some brackets.
Close the view on top.
Oh yeah, good eye. Okay. Let me go over and check out. Make sure I got this one right here. So almost row data. I'll use again catch errors. So copy the render rows from here. So yeah, I forgot I need the render rows from my list view. So in my list view, I need a render row. So I have handle render row. Handle render row. Get a row data here. So here, they actually call a get nodes again. Set props user info. Get data here. Right, so they stick it here. So again, so this view takes a data source, and then it needs a render row function that you're gonna feed. So you're gonna tell them how each row should be rendered. Okay. So it's just a markup here, and you feed in the data. It's gonna put the data right here. Okay. Just make sure I got the styles right. So copy over the here, data input to yep. So well, let me just cover this thing over because pretty much this, so make sure this so we have a render row and render header. So they put the render header on this view instead of putting it on top. That's the only difference. That I need to change something. Okay, so this is how you get nodes from Firebase and then put in your
Can't see this one.
oh. What's this? No, what's this?
Happened earlier.
Syntax error, nodes 90.
It's fine. We've already made with React. someone had made one and they were using Xpo to push it. Stuff on my Xpo.
Tiny Wings was a fun one too. What's the difference between Tiny Wings and Flappy Bird?
I think they're all like the same premise.
They all got rich.
Can't find railroad badge.
Badge.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Badge.
Oh boy.
Paget.
For J. Badge.
No, that was right.
So, yeah. Badge. Okay. See that? Oops. Oh. Alright. Separator. Sorry guys. Why didn't it tell me? Separator. And hoppers. Separator. Okay. What else I need? Probably like that. Oops. What happened? Alright. Okay, so I can add mouse here. Yeah. Submit. Oops. I didn't put API. Of course. Yeah, well, that's the thing. Utils API. Okay, so make sure you import proper stuff. Now, try to edit now. You see that this input does not come up, so it's bad user experience. So something we haven't taken care of. So, okay, so I can add now. And we didn't check when we go to repo, does it go to web view when we touch it? Okay, it does. Go to the web view, but web view doesn't show up. Interesting. All right. Well, so is there any questions on this? Well, it's pretty involved tutorial on like a good size, good scope app.
Mhm.
So we cover a navigator, cover scroll view, list view, web view, and yeah, and we do this on Exponent, so we can avoid a headache of you know, local compile. So do you guys feel like trying something? I mean, do you remember we have like the shopping cart stuff? You guys wanna make something, render it on your Exponent app with that shopping cart content? You know, we still have like 40 minutes, so that's what React.js. Yep, so it's right here.
Egghead.
Oh, come on, I don't have any. Where now? Oh.
Thank you.
Do what you want.
System products. Ah.
Shortcuts.
Yep. So why don't you scaffold a new exponent, and then try to see how far you can go. I can take this. The idea would be to render this of the products, and I can click it to see some details. But you know,
Does anyone have it working on their machine?
What, it's
Where you
fine?
could- Yeah, where you could like test it.
but if you
It works locally, but not. I haven't tried it.
Thank you.